Hello and welcome to the Silva Method official channel. Do you have clarity about the difference between the brain and the mind? There is a lot of confusion about this concept. The brain and the mind have distinct differences. In this informative audio blog, we will discover this interesting fact. Let's embark on a journey together. Before we proceed with the distinction between the mind and the brain, let's talk about these two first. The brain, the marvelous biological machinery. The brain is like a super smart boss inside your head. It is a small, 3-pound organ, protected by fluid and made up of 60% fat, which is located in your skull. The brain generates nearly 23 watts of power while the person is awake. This boss runs the show, helping you think, feel, and move. Inside the brain, there are billions of tiny parts called neurons. They work together rhythmically to make you who you are. It's basically your body's CEO, ensuring everything works smoothly. What are neurons? Neurons serve as the fundamental units of the nervous system, playing a crucial role in conveying information through a combination of electrical and chemical signals. They form the core components of the brain, spinal cord, and nerves, enabling communication within the body and facilitating various functions, including thoughts, movement, and sensory experiences. The brain is the most complex organ in the body and can be categorized into 3 primary parts: the cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem. The cerebrum is the brain's largest region and consists of 2 hemispheres, right and left. It plays a pivotal role in tasks such as interpreting auditory and visual stimuli and tactile sensations, and governing functions like learning and emotions. The cerebellum is situated at the back of the brain, below the cerebrum. This part is responsible for coordinating muscle movements and maintaining balance and body posture. And the brainstem, which is a small but powerful part beneath the cerebrum, connects the brain and spinal cord. It incorporates vital functions like breathing, digestion, and blood circulation, also controlling automatic muscles in the heart and stomach. Let's discuss the functions of the brain. Cognition and thinking. The brain helps you remember, learn, and make decisions. It also manages problem-solving and language skills for effective communication. Motor control. Your brain controls movements, ensuring muscles work together for activities like walking and writing. Specific areas like the cerebellum maintain balance and posture. Emotion regulation. The brain handles emotions, forms memories, and manages stress, contributing to overall emotional well-being. Sensory processing. The brain processes information from your senses, sight, hearing, touch, taste, smell, allowing you to understand and interact with your surroundings. Autonomic functions. The brain regulates essential functions like heartbeat, breathing, and digestion. It maintains internal balance for optimal body function. Now that we have gained insights into our brain and its operations, let's shift our focus to the intricacies of the mind. The mind, a tapestry of consciousness. The mind does a lot of things, like remembering, thinking, figuring out what's good or bad, noticing, and making choices. It's also in charge of feelings, wants, decisions, senses, thoughts, and all the stuff you don't even realize you're thinking about. The mind is commonly divided into 3 levels: conscious, subconscious, and unconscious. Let's gain a deeper understanding of the parts of the mind. Conscious mind. The conscious mind is like the captain of a ship, the part of your mind that is aware of what is happening in the present moment. It's the internal voice guiding choices, processing information, and experiencing the world around you. Subconscious mind. Think of your subconscious mind as the crew working below the deck. It's the powerhouse of habits, emotions, and memories that operate without your active awareness. It's like an automatic system that influences your thoughts and behaviors based on past experiences. Unconscious mind. The unconscious mind is the deep sea of your psyche, holding hidden treasures and mysteries. It contains thoughts and desires that are beyond your immediate awareness. It's like the unexplored depths of the ocean, influencing your thoughts and actions in ways you may not fully understand. Let's explore the functions of the mind. Thinking is like a mental tool that helps you figure things out, make sense of life, visualize the future, and understand past events. It's crucial for planning and problem solving. Feelings, on the other hand, stem from thinking and serve as a guide to evaluate positive and negative events in your life. They play a role in determining whether your life feels good or bad. Desire is a powerful motivation. It fuels your efforts to pursue what you want in life. Next, we will explore a summary highlighting the distinctions between the brain and the mind. The brain serves as the central organ of the human nervous system, composed of blood vessels and nerve cells, with a definite shape and structure that can be physically touched. It coordinates bodily functions, movements, and sensations. In contrast, the mind, devoid of any definite structure or physical touch, is intricately involved in mental processes such as thinking, feeling, remembering, and understanding. It embodies a person's consciousness and thought processes, highlighting a clear distinction between the tangible, physiological aspects of the brain and the intangible cognitive facets of the mind. But here's the captivating part. The mind and the brain share a dynamic relationship. The mind and the brain share a dynamic relationship. The mind is like the energy that makes you alive. It uses the brain, and the brain responds to what the mind is doing. The mind can manipulate the brain. People make choices because of their minds, not because their brains make them do things. Engaging in thinking, feeling, and decision-making activates the construction of thoughts in the mind. These mental constructs, akin to tangible formations, are composed of proteins within the brain, and this process changes the brain structure, a bit like molding clay. The phenomenon of this transformative process in the brain is referred to as neuroplasticity. In essence, it can be said that your thoughts and choices play a pivotal role in shaping the structure of your brain. Have you ever heard about neuroplasticity? Neuroplasticity is your brain's ability to adapt and change throughout life. When you acquire new knowledge or undergo new experiences, your brain undergoes a process of rewiring, establishing fresh connections and reinforcing existing ones. This dynamic process occurs throughout life, enabling learning, recovery from injury, and adaptation to new experiences. The brain isn't fixed, it's malleable, constantly reshaping itself in response to challenges and learning opportunities. In conclusion, it can be said that the mind serves as the conductor steering the human body, while the brain functions as the intricate machinery operating in response to signals or directives from the mind. As a driver, the mind directs individuals towards their destination. The brain, akin to the body's hardware, houses the mind as its software. In the fascinating interplay between the mind and the brain, remember that your thoughts are the architects of your brain's evolution. Embrace the power of your mind, for in its depths lies the key to unlocking the boundless potential within you. Thank you for joining us on the Silva Method official channel. Until next time, stay inspired and be better and better every day.